Hello everybody and welcome to the Prometheus training videos. This video is going to explore and explain the Get Leads feature of Prometheus. This feature allows you to get leads on pretty much any topic or product or service that you want. So to begin, just click Get Leads from the main menu. The first step is to decide whether you want buyer leads, which are leads of people looking to buy a specific product or service, seller leads, which are leads of people looking to sell a specific product or service, or social leads, which are Twitter leads. So for this demo, we're going to do buyer leads. We're going to select web services digital. So these are people looking to buy some sort of digital or web product. And then we'll pick a category here. For the demo, we'll just pick SEO. If you don't see a category you like, you can highlight custom and enter a custom keyword down here. But we'll just do SEO. This button down here loads a saved search. You can save searches on the next screen, as you'll see in a minute. This button down here allows you to do an advanced search, and I'll explain that a bit later. Finally, this checkbox here and this selection here, this little spinner box, allow you to do something we call a money search. This is a pretty cool feature where if you select the box and then choose a number of dollar signs, Prometheus will only find leads that mention dollar amounts in, for example, a 3-digit range or more, or in this case, the 4-digit range or more. So if you're only interested in leads that mention dollar values of $1,000 or more, you can click the dollar search, select $4 signs, and go ahead. For this demo, though, we'll just do a normal search. So click search, and then give Prometheus a couple minutes to actually find the leads. Here they are down here. We can see the progress bar. There we go. Here are 82 people looking to buy products or services actually related to SEO. So once you find any lead you like, you can highlight it, SEO Yelp review rating, and it'll give you a preview of the lead down here. If you want to see this full lead as it appears on the web, just click down here, open highlighted in web browser. If you don't like any of these leads and you want more, just click Get More Leads and you will definitely get more leads. Now, let's say you find a number of leads that you really like and that you want to respond to. Prometheus lets you do that. It lets you submit email replies, or if the lead is found on a website where you have to type in a reply box, it simplifies that really greatly. So let's say we want to reply to these two leads, for example. We highlight them, and then we can click Reply up here. Though first we need to edit the campaign, which I'll show you in a moment. I also just want to show you can check all the leads down here, or check none of them. You can also sort any of these columns. So if you want to sort by date, you can do that, or sort here by whether or not the lead is selected, you can do that. You can remove highlighted leads, like this one, from the table by clicking this highlighted button. And if you, for whatever reason, want to export the leads, export the email addresses that are found, you can click Export Checked. But anyway, let's say you want to reply to these 3 leads. Before clicking Reply, you need to edit your advertising campaign. Editing the campaign consists of 2 things. One is specifying an email message to send to these leads. The other thing is actually specifying email accounts to send the message from. In some cases, you won't need to specify email accounts because the replying to the leads will involve Prometheus automatically filling in web forms for you. But we won't worry about that for now. So if we click Edit Campaign, we come here. So first you need to add email or Twitter accounts you want to send responses from. To do that, first you need to click Manage Accounts. And you can add email and Twitter accounts here. It's a pretty simple process. This is just an example account. We can remove it. We can add a new account and type in our email address here. We can enter the username and the password of the email account and the SMTP host. Prometheus is pretty good at detecting the appropriate SMTP host, and if you click Automatic, it will automatically fill it in for you. Typically, Prometheus just uses the default ports. If you have an email account that uses a non-standard port, you can check Use Custom Port, fill it out here. If you have an email address or an email account that uses some non-standard security, you can select the appropriate box here. But Prometheus does a pretty good job of configuring all this for you if you have automatic checked. There's a somewhat different process for entering in Twitter accounts. The explanation is down here. It's fairly simple. You just need to enter your Twitter username, click Authenticate Account, which basically just gives Twitter permission, or rather, which gives Prometheus permission to use your Twitter account, and then go from there. It's a fairly simple process. You can add as many email accounts or Twitter accounts to Prometheus as you want. So let's say you want to reply to 100 leads. It's beneficial to you to have, for example, 10 email addresses that Prometheus can cycle through, so you don't send too many emails from a single address. Also, if you click here to adjust email delay settings, you can select the how long to wait between sending each email response. You can see a message here that mail providers limit the number of messages you can send over a period of time. Adjust these settings from the default if you get errors indicating a timeout or a limit of any kind exceeded on your account. These default settings work pretty well. I think most people won't have to edit them. So we'll just click Done there. Let's add a fake account here. We'll remove example at example.com. We'll just do test at test. How about test at gmail.com? The password will just be test. You'll notice that once you fill out the SMTP host, or Prometheus does it for you, and the password, the email account will go from red to black, meaning that it's all set to use. So then click Done. Once you've added whatever email or Twitter accounts you want to, you can just click Add Account, highlight whatever accounts you'd like to add to this specific advertising campaign, click OK, and there it is. Now, you also need to write an email reply, or a reply for Prometheus to automatically fill in for the web forms for these leads if there's no reply address. Just enter a subject here. I'll just say test reply, and a reply message. I'll just say first sentence, second sentence. Now, this is a really cool feature. Most email providers don't like users sending the same email or identical emails too frequently from the same address. So what Prometheus can do is automatically, we call it spin, an email reply message to get the maximum delivery rate. The way you do that is as follows. Hello everybody, sorry about the interruption, just took a little break to edit some code. So here we are. Let's spin this message so that Prometheus can send out subtle variations on it that don't change the actual meaning to get maximum deliverability for your emails or your web form responses. So click Spin. The first thing to do here is notice that your message is split into sentences. For each sentence, you can enter as many as you want options that Prometheus can substitute for that individual sentence. In other words, you can highlight first sentence. Then let's say first sentence could also be, this is the first sentence. And second sentence could also be, this is a second sentence. What we've done is for the first sentence, have two separate options that mean the same thing. And for the second sentence, have two separate options that mean the same thing. Now what Prometheus will do is automatically and randomly select one of these two options for the first sentence, one of these two options for the second sentence, and combine them. And you can see how it does that by clicking Generate Sample Message. And if we click it a few times, we see that Prometheus automatically substitutes sometimes this option for second sentence, and this option down here for first sentence, randomly generating variations of your message that mean the same thing for maximum deliverability. So let's say in addition to spinning sentences, you want to spin terms. Let's say, for example, word sentence Would work just as well as, let's say, collection of words. There we go, words. Prometheus will now randomly substitute collection of words for sentence. There we go. So that just ensures a maximum variation of your message. So Prometheus will automatically send out these variations among your different email accounts, so your emails don't get blocked. Once you're done with all this, you can click Send Test Email. That will send an email from all the accounts you have listed here to the email account that you have registered Prometheus with, just to test that to make sure that your email address setup is working properly. I won't do that now because this is just a dummy account. So once you're done, click OK. Now you can select the email or the leads you want to reply to and click Reply. Sometimes Prometheus will prompt you to enter a CAPTCHA, which some websites require to reply to a lead. Sometimes it won't. But either way, it will make the process of replying to these leads really simple. So let's just click Reply. I don't think it will work because I just entered a dummy email address, but let's see what happens. You'll see this screen. It will attempt to reply to all these email addresses. Again, I doubt it will work because the email address I entered is a dummy address, but we'll see what happens so you can see how this works. So you see, it didn't work to reply the first result. It will tell you which result failed, so you can go back and try it again if you want. If it actually succeeds, it'll put some successes up here. But again, this is a dummy address, so I don't think it will. So we'll just cancel and click OK. Oh, and of course you can save your campaign whenever you want, so you can resume it later. That pretty much covers the lead search. It's a super powerful tool that gets lots and lots of leads really fast. Let's go back and briefly look at the advanced lead search. Let's say you want to target your leads a bit more specifically, let's say by geographical region, or just a bit more specifically. We can click Advanced. The way this works is that you need to create a new campaign. I just have a test campaign there, but we'll create a new campaign here. We'll just call it New Test. The process of adding accounts and spinning messages is the same as always. For social leads, you have the option of searching by geographical area for Twitter. We'll just call this New Test and leave it at that. You can enter a specific keyword or keywords to search for. Let's say web design. You can enter keywords to ignore. So let's say you want to find leads for web design but not SEO. You can enter SEO here. You can select a source to search for these leads. We'll just search for Craigslist. Hello again, everybody. Sorry for that little interruption. So here we are at the advanced search. We selected a source, Craigslist. We can select a region. Let's just search California. Select a category of leads. Let's see. Let's search computer services. Click OK. Then click Find, and you'll get very specific targeted leads. And we can just click Cancel. Of course, you can wait for the search to complete. So the nice thing about the advanced lead search is that, of course, you can get many more specific targeted leads. But the basic search, or the general search, is much easier to use. It works very well for the vast majority of customers. And also, just by clicking Get More Leads, you'll remember that in the basic or the general search screen, I'll show you in a minute, there's this Get More Leads button over here. Let's just cancel. You can keep clicking Get More Leads just to get more and more leads. And so you can get the same results as the advanced search, or the same number of results. You can actually get many more results as the compared to the advanced search, just by clicking Get More Leads over and over again. So you can definitely use the advanced search if you want, but we highly recommend just using the general search up here. So that pretty much covers the Get Leads feature of Prometheus. It's really powerful, and we hope and believe that you'll find it very useful. Thanks for watching.